Good evening to everyone. So we'll start array today. Now in array we are going to discuss that what are the things that we can do with the help of array. Last time we saw how to write a program. Now this time we'll see that how we can do the program. So introduction part is done in a previous class. Now this time we are going to deal with the programming. First of all, I will tell you how to write the programs. In the second page, I will tell you the process. In the third page, we'll do the program. We'll start with the small programs, then subsequently move towards the difficult part of the programs. So, hope sound is clear this time. So directly this time we'll deal with the programming because we are close to the examination. So that's why we'll deal with the program directly. So first program, good evening to all. Yes sir, all okay, fine, thank you. Now the first program that we are going to do, a simple program. So I'm writing the question over here. This is completely question based. Write a program to store 10 numbers in an array and display it. This is quite simple program. So here we'll learn how to store the data in an array, and after that we'll learn how to retrieve the data from an array. If you have any doubt regarding storing and retrieving mechanism, quickly give me your remark in my comment section so that I can rectify it, I can clear your doubts, and after that we'll move towards little bit complicated program. Okay, so let's start. So as we know that if I want to accept the data, I need to declare a scanner class object. Scanner sc is equal to new scanner. Now system.in. Fine. Now after that I have to create an array, then only I can store the data in an array. So we have different mechanism to create an array. First of all, suppose I am declaring an array int arr empty square bracket. This is called your declaration of an array. I am writing over here remark declaration of an array. Okay. Now suppose आपने अपने मम्मी को कहा मम्मी मुझे आज चिकन पकोड़ा बनाओ. This is called declaration. So do you think that your mummy will give you the chicken pakoda? It is not possible. क्यों? चिकन पकोड़ा बनाना पड़ता है. That means this is an array declaration. आपने सिर्फ यहाँ पे कहा है कि I am having an integer array. I am having an integer array. That's all. Now in order to create an array, I will write arr is equal to new int within square bracket. Look at the question. It is saying 10 numbers. So size will be 10. So this is called creation of array. अब आपके लिए आपके मम्मी चिकन पकोड़ा बना रही है. बना रही है मतलब आप खा नहीं सकते अभी. इज इट क्लियर? बना रही है अभी. चलो ये हो गया. Now can we create these two line of code in a single line? Now I just want to ask you that now we'll create the array in a single line. So for that I am making this remark statement. इसको remark कर दे रहा हूं. So we can do it like this. int arr square bracket is equal to new int within square bracket 10. This is called declaration cum creation. This statement is your declaration cum creation. Now can I give 10.2 over here? Quickly send me your reply. Can I give 10.2 as in size? Yes or no? No sir. Reason why? Why I cannot give? Why size cannot be fraction? Good evening, good evening. The size should be integer type. Good. The size must be an integer type. That's why we cannot. Okay. Now After creation of an array, what we need to do? We need to accept the data. As already I told you so many times, the process of writing a program is first accept, then calculation, then display. Three pages are there. Now we'll accept the data. We'll say system.out.print. Message will be enter 10 numbers. Okay. Now after that, no. If I am writing, just normally you used to write like this, that int no, you used to write like this, int no is equal to sc dot next int. Now this statement can accept only one number. Is it clear? Good evening. This statement can accept only one number, but I need to accept 10 numbers. That means this statement has to repeat how many times? 10 times this statement has to be repeated. So if I want to repeat a statement, what should I do? I have to use for loop. So that's why I will use for int c is equal to 0, c is less than 10 because I need 10 numbers. Less than 10, c plus plus. Now after this, already array is created. So I don't need to create any data type. Now where I need to store data? I need to store the data in ARR. But ARR is an array which cannot store the data. So we need an index position now. So index position. Now the next question arises, what should be the index position? 0, 1, 2. What should be the index position? What should be the index position? Now Lorem says it is C. Now why it is C? What is the reason that I should say it is C? Jaya also says C, but I need a reason why it should be C. Why not D? Why not F? Why not 0? Why not 1? I should know the reason. C finds the index position. Yes, because when I am saying an array, I am declaring an array, so it creates 10 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It creates 10 cells for me where I need to store the data. So the first cell index position will be my 0, next is my 1, next is my 2, next is your 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8, then 9. As I told you that last index position is always number of element minus 1. So because of that reason, if I am saying 0, it will always store the data in this position. So that's why it should be C. Now why C? Because C is first time 0, next time 1, 2, 3, 4, like this it will move. So that we can store the elements in all the index positions. Okay. Now, if I am using a loop to store the data, I will also use the same loop to display the data. Because I need to extract the data from 0 position, then 1, then 2, like this. So I need a loop now. Now in order to display, I will say system.out.print. Then I will say ARR of C. Okay. Now 10 number is too big, so I am making it a small one. I am changing it to 4 numbers. So it will take a lot of time to make a dry run for you and to accept the data, so I am making it 4. So if it is 5, then 4, then what should be the last index position? It should be 3. So I am removing this part. Last index position will be my 3. So now I will run this. Above loop finds the index position and a C declare in a loop. So index position is C. Excellent. Beautiful. I have not changed the message. Enter 4 numbers now. Now I am entering 10, then 20, 4, 5. Look at this. So when I am entering 10, The 10 will be given by this sc dot next int, which will be stored in ARR of C position. What is C? C is my 0. C is initially 0. So it will store 4 in this position. Store 4. What I have given actually, I have entered 10. So it will store 10 over here. Now after that, I have entered 20. So next time C++, C will be my 1 now. Now 1 is less than 4, true. Now I am accepting the data where I have entered 20. Look at this. Second number I have entered 20. So 20 will be stored in C, ARR of C. What is C now? C is 1. So 20 will be stored in 1 index position. So here 20 will be stored. Now after that I will move up C++. Now C value will be my 2. Now 2 is less than 4, true. Now it will come over here, ARR of 2 position. So what I have entered at a 2 position, I have entered 4. So at 2 position, it will store 4. Now after that, we move up C++. Now C is your 3. Now SC3 is less than 4, true. SC dot next int, I will enter a number again. So I have entered 5 over here. So 5 will be stored at ARR of C position, where C is 3. So that's why here it will store what I have entered 5. It will store 5. Everyone understood the dry run? If you are clear about the dry run, so the same mechanism will be applied to display the data. Yes, okay. So the same mechanism we are going to apply to display the data. Fine. So now we'll move towards little bit complicated program now. Are you ready? Now the question says that write a program to store 8 numbers in an array and display only even numbers. Now look at the question. Now it is not saying to display all the numbers. It is trying to say that display only even numbers. So if I want to display only even numbers, so obviously I need a scanner class, I need an array, but I need a small change in my array according to the question. What is that? I need to make a small change in my coding. So in array creation, what it should be? According to the question, what should be changed? What should be changed in array creation? According to question. Okay, so Lorem says we have to change the size to 8. All are agree, I think. Yes. Santoshi is also saying 8. Yes. Should be 8. Fine. Agree with all of you. 8. Now, do I need to change over here also? Enter. Now it should be 8 numbers. Now, what is the necessary changes that I should do in my loop? What should I do in my loop? Loop में अभी क्या करना है मुझे? Any changes in loop is required or we don't need? C is less than 8. Okay. Instead of C is less than 8, can we write any other condition? Instead of C less than 8, can we write any other condition? Yes, I got now. It should be less than 8. But I need to write some other condition instead of less than 8. Is it possible? Or it is mandatory that I should take C is less than 8? I need to change the condition. Change the condition. Yes, sir, possible. Then tell me, what should be? What is the possibility? What I should write? C is less than 8 is already, Amrit, already it is given C is less than 8. Santoshi says that less than equals to 7. Yes, that is possible also, because if the size is 8, last in this position is your 7. So less than equals to 7 is okay. Now Lawrence says length. Yes, both are correct. So I am applying both over here. The first one I am saying C is less than equals to 7. One condition. I am accepting the data. Now here I am saying ARR dot length. Now I am having a question in my mind. It should be ARR dot length. It should be ARR dot length or ARR dot length. Which one? Which one I should use? Because I am using a length function, so I need to call it ARR dot length. Second one. So you mean to say that parenthesis not required. Good. Now necessary changes I have did. So do you think that this code will give me the desired output? Yes, Shravani. Length. Amrit, length. No parenthesis is required. In case of array, we don't need parenthesis. This is parenthesis is only required in case of your string. I am writing in case of string. In case of string, it is ARR dot length. Is it clear? It should be str dot length. In case of array, it should be ARR dot length without parenthesis. That is the difference in case of string and in case of your array. Fine. Now, I don't think this will give me the desired output. Now you have to tell me why I am not getting the output. I am just executing it. I am entering 10 numbers and 10, 2, 6, 7, 89, 44, 66, 100. Now look at this. I got all the numbers and these numbers are coming like a single number. So you have to tell me where should I change? No, yes, if condition is missing, fine. So what should be the if condition over here and why I should use if condition? Because in a previous program I have not used if condition. Now why I should use if condition and where I should use if condition? कहाँ पे use करना है? I have to use over here because once it is true, it is directly displaying the data. So before display statement, I will say if even number condition is your ARR of C contains your value, ARR of C next position contains your value, and that value I am going to check. Modulo 2 is equal to equals to 0, then it is even. If it is even, then display. Now still the output will come in a single line. Is it clear? So I am giving a common message over here. System dot out dot print even numbers. Okay. Now after that I am saying slash n. Everything will come in the next line, and here also I am using println because I need the numbers in the next line. Look at over here. The number is coming side by side. Am I clear? So again I am running. I am saying 10, 5, 7, 22, 45, 33, 100, 88. Now look at this. We got only even numbers 10, 22, 100 and 88. Is that clear? Even number should be displayed if condition is required. Fine. Now just give me your clearance so that I will make little bit more complicated to this program. If you are clear about this program so that I can move ahead, I will make it a little bit more complicated. Yes, fine. What about others? Quickly send me your confirmation so that we'll move towards a little bit more complicated program. Okay, fine. Why to divide n? I'm not getting your question. Mr. Amrit, y2/n, forward/n. It is not forward/n, it is backslash n to move it to the next line. Look at this. The output is coming one after another. But earlier the number was coming like this. 10, 22. Look at this. Earlier it was coming like this. 10, 22, then 188. 188. It was coming like this. Though I am using println, it is displaying the number, then taking to the next line, displaying the number, taking to the next line, displaying the number, and taking to the next line. Hope I am clear to you. Okay. Now the question says that write a program to store 8 numbers in an array and display the biggest number. Now I want to display the biggest number in the array. So up to accept data you understood. Now I don't need this message now. Now what I am doing over here, I am storing int max. I am saying big, int big is equal to, I am saying ARR of C position. So I am making it small to make you understand 4 numbers I am taking so that I can explain you with a dry run. 4. I am just making it ARR.length because every time I need to change the length it is difficult for me. So I am saying length is okay. Now I am saying ARR of 0 position. Now I am creating an array for you. Now suppose my array contains 10, 2, 44, 65, 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers are there. Now I am writing the index position. Now these are my index position. Fine. Now I am saying big is equal to ARR of 0. So that means initially big contains your 10. Now after that I am saying C is equal to 1. Why? Because already I have considered this one as the biggest number. So I will start from here. 1 position to last. So I am saying 1 position to last I will move. And here I will say if the current element, that means at 1 position, is greater than my earlier biggest number, then what should I do? I will say big is equal to ARR of C position. Now when I will come out of the loop, I will display the biggest number. So I am saying biggest number is, I am leaving it. I will ask you the question where to be stored. Now let's do a dry run. C is equal to 1. Now C value is equal to 1. Now 1 is less than ARR.length. What is the length of the array? We know it is 4. So 1 is less than 4 is true. Now ARR of C position. C value is 1. So ARR of 1 position contains 2. So ARR of 1 position is your 2 now. Now 2 is greater than, what is my earlier big value? Earlier big value was my 10. So 2 is greater than 10 is false. So I will move up C++. Now C value is 2. 2 is less than 4 is true. Now I will come down. Now here 2 position contains 44. So here instead of 2 it is 44 is greater than earlier biggest was 10. Look at this, earlier biggest was 10. So it is true now. So if it is true, which one is the biggest one? ARR of C is my biggest one. So I am writing ARR of C, that is your 44, is assigned to big now. So if it is, then my big value is my 44. Now after that I will move up. It is 3. Now 3 is less than 4, true. Now ARR of 3 position. ARR of 3 position contains 65. So this becomes now 65. 65 is, now the biggest is your 44. Look at this. Now the current biggest is your 44. 65 is greater than 44. True. That means ARR of C position is the biggest one, which is stored in big now. Now big is now your 65. Now next, plus plus, it is 4. Now 4 less than 4 is false. So if it is false, I will come out of this loop. When I will come out of this loop, it will display the biggest number is gas. Now you have to tell me What should I display? Yes, sir. If we'll write println, then it will take to the next. Okay, fine. Big. Okay, fine. I will write big over there. So let's run this. I'm using 10, 2, 44, 65. Now I got the biggest number is 65. Now you have to tell me within the same program, I want to display both biggest and smallest. Write a program to store. Now I need to make 6 numbers in an array and display the biggest and smallest number. Quickly tell me what are the necessary changes that I need to do from the top of the program to the bottom. My question is that now you have to tell me from the top of the program to the bottom what are the necessary changes that I should do. Quickly. Size is 6. Okay, fine. Tell me quickly so that I can rectify. Size is 6. Mohan, it is fine. Yes, got it. Size is 6. Next change. Any other change? If else condition. No, before that I need to make some changes. Enter 6 numbers. Excellent. Enter 6 numbers. Everything has to be taken into consideration. Now, condition. Do I need to make any changes in the condition? My question is that according to the program, no. So that is the benefit of writing. ARR.length. Otherwise, every time we have to careful that whether the size is given or the condition is given perfectly or not. Fine, good. Now we'll move towards if condition. Before if condition, I need to make some changes because it asks for both biggest and smallest. So before if condition, I need to make some changes. What's that? No idea? Still waiting for you. If you don't know, then tell me, sir, I don't know, so that I will do it for you. Okay, I am giving you a hint. After big is equal to ARR of 0, I need to write something. What's that? After int big is equal to ARR of 0, I need to write one more statement over there. What it should be? S is equal to 0. Why S is equal to 0? I don't need to calculate the sum. Now it is related, just like I was assuming the first element of the biggest one like this. Here it is saying both big and small. So what should I do? Yes, Mohan Samantha, small is equal to ARR of 0. Good. I am convinced. Now here I will put comma. Small is equal to ARR of 0. Now I am considering the starting index position as both biggest and smallest. Small is equal to 10 initially, like the biggest one. So again I will start from the 1. ARR date length is not required. No. After this I need a curly bracket now because I need to check both. Now I will say if ARR of C is less than small, then small is equal to ARR of C. Now here I will display both smallest and the biggest one. So I will say small, this is the smallest number. Okay, error of 0, 7, yes, fine. Now, do you need dry run for this? I am just executing it. I am entering 10 numbers, 10, 2, 66, 88, 45, 1. Now, biggest is 88, smallest is 1. Do you need dry run for this? If you don't need dry run, then I am moving towards little bit more complicated question now. Now look at the question. I am saying write a program to store name and 6 subject mark of a student. Display the highest mark secured subject. Highest mark secured in a subject. So if you have understood the question, then tell me first part, declaration of the variable. चलो एक एक लाइक मार दो अगर आपको प्रोग्रामिंग समझ में आ गया. You found the array becomes now an easy part for you. So एक एक लाइक मार दो. अब बोलो what should I declare now? Now string arr. Why string array? I'm a little bit confused now. Why string array? How many students name I want to store? One student or more than one student? Yes, it should be string only. Lorem is correct. It should be string only because I need to store one name. String name. Okay. Now after that, one student. So one student is string is enough. String array will store more than one student name. Okay, fine. Now array for 6 subject marks is it okay now, or do I need to make any changes? Int arr square bracket is equal to new int 6. Is it okay, or I need to make some changes? I think we need change. Yes, good. Lorem says is double. We can take float also. Double mark. Now enter name and 6 subject mark. Now here the loop will iterate up to mark dot length. But before that, here I will make mark of c is equal to next double. Okay, fine. My question is that when I will accept the data, the accept data should be inside the loop or outside the loop, because I need to accept the name also. Yes sir, it is okay, fine. You tell me that I want to accept the name. The name should be after for loop or before for loop? Outside of the for loop. Other candidates? Outside, because I need one time. So that's why it should be outside. So I will say name is equal to sc dot next line. Okay, after that I will accept the data. Fine. Now what should I do now? Now you tell me what should I do? How I can find it out the highest mark secured by the student out of 6 subjects? This part is yours. Then only I will come to know that you have understood. If the question is changed, you can able to do it. Now the question is related to the previous program only. If you will think, you can get it. पहले प्रोग्राम जैसा ही है ये वाला. हाई इज इक्वल टू मार्क ऑफ 0. एक्सीलेंट. ओके, I will keep big only. Is equal to mark of 0. It's not required this one. Okay, any other changes? It is showing error. Savani, int high is equal to mark of 0 is wrong. Santosh Kumar, yes. not int, then it should be, yes Santosh, if it is not int, then it should be double. Good. Inappropriate data type. Double, big is equal to mark of 0. Now any changes in the for loop? Any changes in the for loop? Mark dot length, good. It should be now mark dot length. Now after that, is it okay? Mark of C is greater than big, then big is equal to mark of C. Yes, condition, fine. I did a change in the condition also. Mark of C. Highest mark is license big. Now is it okay now? Shall I execute or you need any changes in the program? Quickly give me a confirmation. Do you need any changes in the program, or whatever we did, it will work for us? Display name, very good. Good observation. May I know, Mr. Mohan, you are belongs to which institute? Acha, Mohan, got it, from DePaul. Am I right? Mohan from DePaul, Mohan Samantray. Are you from DePaul? Yes, sir. Okay, got it. So I need to display the name. So these kind of observation is required in the programming. Now I can run the program. Now enter name and 6 subject marks. So though the correct answer is given by Mohan, I am entering Mohan. Then I am saying 78, 66, 45. Okay. And 11. 98, 32. Now Mohan, highest marks got 98.0. Okay, fine. Now, any doubt? Just quickly go through the program. If you have any sort of doubt, then ask me. Otherwise, I will move ahead with the next mechanism. और एक प्रोग्राम में चलेंगे अभी हम. Quickly go through it. No sir, fine. Lorem is not having any problem. Others? Any doubt? No sir. Not needed sir. Excellent. Thank you. So the next question is, write a program to store 8 numbers in an array. Search for a given number by the user if it is available in the array, then display its square, otherwise display the message number not found. For example, if the number is 8, so it will display 8 not found. Am I clear? It should not display number, it should display 8 not found if the user has entered 8 to be searched. Now, are you ready now? Go through the question. Are you ready to start? First of all, we have to understand the question. Requirement of the question is most vital. If your size is 8, yes sir, okay. So I think Lorem is quite quick to response. Started with the directly program. But before that I need to make some changes in my program. Unnecessary things has to be removed. Shibam, it is int, fine. Before that, unnecessary declared variables has to be removed. Whichever is not required, that has to be removed. I got int, you are not getting my point. In class, we have declared few variables which is not required. Yes, remove string. Yes. Now we don't need name of the student I am removing. Instead of double, it should be int now. Int. Now it should be no. It should be int. It should be directly without writing size 8. You can write the complete statement because we need to change the double from int. I will request the students. So now we are quite close to the other programs now. Directly give the complete statement. So here we need to change the double to int. Instead of writing like that, directly you should write, sir, the line should be int no square bracket is equal to new int, within square bracket it should be 8. Got it? Your answer should be like this now. Now enter, instead of name, enter 8 numbers. Now I don't need this one, and it should be now no.length. Now any changes required in this line? Do I need to make any changes in this line, or it is okay? Next int, good. Next int, fine. Any other changes? No, good. No, fine. Do I need this one now? Now after that, what should I do? It's over. Is the accept part is over. Enter a number to search in array. Good. Good. Shibam, impressive. Enter a number to search. Then it should be int sc is equal to sc dot next int. Now, is accept part is over? Now is it accept part is over completely regarding the program? As per the question, do I need to accept something else, or it is over? If it is over, then what should be the calculation process? Shibam says it is yes, we have completed the accept part. Now if accept part is completed, then tell me the calculation part. Tell me the calculation part now. What should I do? Do I need a loop to search? If I need a loop, do I need to make any changes? C is less than no.length. Sir, one thing is missing. What's that? Lorem, what is missing? What you have identified that I missed out? Okay, I am making the changes as told by, who told this? As your C is equal to 0, nicely observed. Mohan says that C is less than no.length. Good job, Mohan. And this is also good, nice work done by you. Input. So you said it is C is equal to 0, fine. C is equal to 0, fine, is less than. So loop is over. Now Lorem says that we need K is equal to -1. Is it required? How many of you are convinced with the Lorem mechanism? Lorem says that we have to take one more variable and it should be k equals to -1. Santosh says yes sir. Shibam says no sir. Okay. Others? Mohan, Shravani. What's your opinion? No sir. Okay. If k is equal to -1 is not required, then how you will tell whether the number is not found? Found case तो मिल जाएगा आपको. Not found कैसे पता चलेगा आपको? Not found case कैसे पकड़ोगे आप? Yes, tell me your logic. आपके दिमाग में कुछ है? अगर नंबर नहीं मिल रहा है तो how I will check? I am convinced with Lorem. So we need a flag whose initial value will be -1 for the not found. When it is available, I will change the flag value. So many times while teaching, I said that if I am coming out of the loop because of more than one reason, I should take a flag. Again, I am repeating, if I am coming out of a loop for more than one reason, then I should take a flag. Am I clear? So I am convinced with Lorem. I will go with Lorem. I am saying int found is equal to -1. Now, what should be the inner condition now? What should be my inner condition now? Who can say what should I write in my inner condition? S is equals to NO. What is S? I am surprised. What is S, Lorem? And what is NO? I am not agree with your answer, Lorem. Anyone else? NO of C is equals to SC. NO of C. Great. NO of C. आपने क्या लिखा? Equals to SC. I am agree with this one because NO of C contains the current element of the array. SC contains the number that I need to compare. If both are same, it is found. So if it is found, what should I do? If it is found, what should I do? If the condition is true, what should I do? I am only giving a semicolon over there. You will tell me if the current element is equal to searching element. Then if it is true, what should I do now? When I was explaining flag is equal to -1, I already told you what to do. You might have not remembered. Found is equal to 10. Is it mandatory to make it 10? Can I make it found is equals to 1? Can I make it found is equal to 1? I am really impressed with Shibam. He has perfectly. Why I deleted beta Shibam? He was right. Shibam, you was right according to the question. Nobody has observed that one. Shibam, unnecessarily you have deleted. Your answer was correct. According to the question, look at this. If it is available in the array, then display the square. So if it is available, I will make a square of it and I will display it. Square of the found number is SC is equals to NO of C into NO of C. After that, I will change the found. Am I clear to everyone now? Am I clear to everyone? So don't forget what is the requirement of the question. Anything else that I need to do, or the program is over? Program is over, or do I need to do something else? Go through the question. Is something missing? Not found. Yes. For not found, what should I do? How I will come to know whether it is found or not? Change in display. Yes. Else part. No. 17. No else part is required. Display not found. How I will display not found, and where I should write it? Where I should write not found case? Yes, Santosh Kumar. Fine. This is the correct answer. If found is equals to -1. Already I told you initially I am making found is equal to -1 for not found case. So found is equal to -1, then I will write as per the question SC not found. Am I clear? As per the question, it says that display the number with not found. But I don't think this program will work. Now, if you can find out the logical error, that is good. Otherwise, I will run and I will show it to you. मैं रन करके दिखा रहा हूं आपको ये क्यों काम नहीं करेगा. आई एम सेइंग 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 6, 27, 99. Okay. Enter a number to search. Fine. Now I am saying 6. Look at this. Square of 6 is 36. Fine. Now next. Again I am executing 10, 20, 30, 40, 56, 77, 88, 99. Now I am saying 100. Look at this, not displaying anything. It should display not found. It is not displaying. As already I told you, it will not work. It should be inside the for loop. Which one should be inside the for loop? If condition should be inside the for loop. Yes, if condition is available. If NO of C is equal to SC is available inside the loop. It's already there. Quickly think about it. Why I am not getting not found case? If found is equal to -1, no, single equals to will not work. Single equals to is for assignment. And if found -1 should be inside the loop. Okay, still it will not going to work for you. Because if I am keeping inside the loop, every time this will execute. हर बार ये execute करेगा, हर बार बोलेगा, हर बार मुझे नहीं चाहिए. Look at this. I don't need this one. Not found case थोड़े ही ना बार बार आएगा. Not found case एक ही बार आएगा, बार बार नहीं आएगा. जो रिपीट होता है वो लूप के अंदर रहता है. जो एक बार दिखाना है वो लूप के बाहर ही होता है. मुझे एक बार दिखाना है, आइदर फाउंड और नॉट फाउंड एक ही बार दिखाना है. यस. Display outside the loop. Yes, convinced. But why I am not getting? Why I am not getting not found case? Where is the logical error because of which I am not able to get not found case? थोड़ा और दिमाग लगाओ. फॉर लूप के अंदर ऐसा क्या प्रॉब्लम हो गया जिसकी वजह से आपको नहीं मिल रहा है नॉट फाउंड केस? ऐसा क्या गलती किया आपने? आई एम सेइंग इट्स अ लॉजिकल एरर. No runtime error, no syntax error is available. Okay, if you are unable, then say no, sir, we are unable to do. Found is equal to 1 कर दें. Found is equal to 1 ही तो है. Look at this, found is equal to 1 ही है यहाँ पे. If you are unable to identify, say, sir, I am unable. Quickly. जल्दी करो, जल्दी करो. अगर नहीं हो रहा है, बोल दो कि सर नहीं, आई एम अनेबल टू डू, सो दैट आई विल टेल यू. या फिर अगर चाहते हो कि आपके दिमाग को आप थोड़ा और पॉलिश करना चाहते हो, अनदर लूप नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. नो शिवम, नो मोर लूप इज रिक्वायर्ड, बिकॉज फाउंड एंड नॉट फाउंड is required only once. To accept a number, no. Break is missing. Is it because of the break this is happening? चलो ब्रेक भी लगा दे रहा हूं मैं आपके लिए. तो कहां लगाऊं ब्रेक? if के बाद, डिस्प्ले के बाद, फाउंड के बाद, किसके बाद में लगाऊं ब्रेक? आई एम एग्री विथ यू लोरेम, बट किसके बाद लगाना है ब्रेक? लूप के बाद लगाना है, इफ कंडीशन के बाद लगाना है, डिस्प्ले के बाद लगाना है, आफ्टर फाउंड. अच्छा, आफ्टर फाउंड, ठीक है. अब देखो फिर भी काम नहीं करेगा ये. आई एम रनिंग इट अगेन. No, again it is not working. चलो और थोड़ा दिमाग लगाओ. काफी नजदीक आ गए हो तुम लोग, काफी नजदीक आ गए हो. यस, वी नीड अ ब्रेक. वंस आई फाउंड द नंबर, आई शुड नॉट रिपीट इट अगेन. यू शुड बी ब्रेक. और छोटा सा कुछ ऐसा लॉजिकल एरर है, वही आसपास ही है, फॉर लूप के अंदर ही है, इफ कंडीशन के पास ही है. क्या वो लॉजिकल एरर है? ऐसे ही आप लिख के आ जाते हो एग्जाम में, आपको लगता है आप आंसर सही है, बट ये गलत हो गया है आपसे. जल्दी सेंड मी योर कंफर्मेशन. अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो बोल दो, सरेंडर हो जाओ सब. सर अनएबल टू डू. बट मुझे लग रहा है अगर मैं एक हिंट दे दूं तो आप पकड़ लोगे कि लॉजिकल एरर कहां पे है. डू यू नीड हिंट? और खुद ट्राई करोगे? हिंट चाहिए कि खुद ट्राई करोगे? फाउंड इज इक्वल टू सी, नो. ये भी एक राइट लॉजिक है, बट यहां पे जो लॉजिकल एरर है वो काम नहीं करेगा इसके लिए. फाउंड इज इक्वल टू सी के लिए काम नहीं करेगा. अच्छा, Lorem says hint. Santosh says yes hint. Now I'm giving an hint to you that after for loop we have used curly bracket. क्यों यूज किया गया है? Because it needs to execute more than one statement. So related to that only we have some problem. फॉर लूप के बाद करली ब्रैकेट क्यों लगाया गया है? बिकॉज इट इज नॉट टू एग्जीक्यूट मोर देन वन स्टेटमेंट. उसी रिगार्ड कुछ है. आफ्टर इफ वी नीड करली ब्रैकेट, एग्जैक्टली आफ्टर इफ कंडीशन I need a curly bracket, because if it is found, I am displaying, I am changing the status, I am coming out of it. So I am just removing this unnecessarily. I am not putting over here. I am putting it over here. So instead of SC, I will say SC into SC, because SC is found. So that's why square of SC. Now I am entering 45 is not available na. Yes, 45 is not available. 45 not found. Am I clear to everyone? सबको अभी क्लियरली समझ में आ गया? अगर कुछ भी डाउट है तो पूछ सकते हो आप अभी. एनी डाउट? Any doubt from anyone? Acha. If you no doubt, so next class I am thinking that we'll deal with more than one array. Now I am dealing with one array. Next time we are going to deal with more than one array. Otherwise, if you have any suggestion from your side, you can give me in my comment section so that we can deal with that regarding your array. Any question that is coming your mind, sir, I need explanation regarding this program, you can write it in my comment section so that I will prepare the coding for you. I will explain it how it has to be done. So with this, good night to all of you. स्ट्रिंग एरे, बेटा इतना डायरेक्टली हम लोग जंप नहीं कर सकते स्ट्रिंग एरे के लिए, थोड़ा आप लोगों के लिए डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा. पहले हम लोग एरे का सब्सिक्वेंटली डिफिकल्ट लेवल क्रॉस करेंगे, उसके बाद, क्योंकि स्ट्रिंग एरे में क्या होता है, एक मोर देन वन स्ट्रिंग रहता है स्ट्रिंग एरे में, और उसके अंदर क्या होता है, एक जो स्ट्रिंग है उसका फिर से इंडेक्स पोजीशन 0 1 2 3 4 होता है. कंप्लीट एरे 0 1 2 3 4, उसके अंदर एक स्ट्रिंग है उसका 0 1 2 3 4, थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो जाएगा आप लोगों के लिए. तो आई होप नेक्स्ट टाइम आई एम प्लानिंग दैट आई विल ऑप्ट फॉर 2 एरेज. एक प्रोग्राम में 2 एरे के साथ काम करें या फिर मेथड. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू अ पुल. तो नंबर 1 इज double array program you need, or you need number 1 is your double array. डबल एरे चाहिए या फिर आपको एरे विथ मेथड चाहिए, आपको क्या चाहिए? जल्दी अपने दोस्त लोगों को इन्फॉर्म करो. कम्युनिटी में हमने डाल दिया, तो आप अपना कंफर्मेशन दे दोगे तो मैं उस हिसाब से स्टार्ट करूंगा अपना प्रोसेसिंग. जो भी आप लोगों के दोस्त है उनको जल्दी से बोलो कि यहाँ पे आपका कंफर्मेशन दे दें, सो दैट आई विल प्रिपेयर द मटेरियल अकॉर्डिंगली. इतना क्लोज मत जाओ यार, 60-40 आ रहा है. अगर आप इसको 50-50 कर दोगे तो आई विल गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. ठीक है, you do one thing, you send your confirmation either 1 or 2 in my comment section. I will count it and I will make a decision accordingly. So good night to all of you. That's all for today's class.